Okay, and yet another ham radio related video. So I did a video the other day on this UKIT's HB1B transceiver, and I briefly plugged in some of the keys that I have. I'm not, like I said, I'm just learning Morse code, so I'm not very good at it. I mean, I could send okay at 15 or more words a minute, which is easy, the sending part, but the copying and decoding is the hard part. So you know, you're a little apprehensive about getting on the air when you're new, because you know that you can send your call sign and you can send a signal report and some other thing, but if the person that contacts you or you contact decides to get really busy and start sending you a bunch of stuff like, hey, my name is Bob, and I live in Lubbock, Texas, and I'm into wreath making and managing a car parts store, and you know, it starts to get a little unnerving because you're having trouble copying. You're trying to pencil down everything he says. So anyway, I knew I wanted to get some portable gear, and in preparation, before I even had this, I've had some kits. Now one of them is the American Morse porta paddle, and that's what this is right here. And this comes in a kit. You have to assemble it. I didn't do a video assembling it, but I got a bunch of hot glue holding the wires down on the bottom so they don't fly away with it. But this screw that's right here in the middle is it goes all the way through. So if you wanted to mount it to something, you could screw it down to a piece of wood or whatever. I mean, but it does work good. I mean, these are adjustments on the side. The set screw's loose. That's why I'm able to turn these. It's just like any other paddle. You know, you adjust it to your liking. And I brought the rig out just so we can look. And again, I forgot the speakers. But have no fear, I have it right here. And I guess if this was a gun channel, I would show you that my weapon was clear. But as you can see, I have a dummy load on my radio, so I'm not actually transmitting. So anyway, you can hear that it works pretty good, and it's very small, as you can see, and portable, and it's light. It's like aluminum, and so it works just like an Iambic paddle, you know. And I like it quite a bit, and you can adjust it just like you would any other paddle. You turn these until, you know, whatever, it makes contact, or how much slop it gets you want in the key is basically what it does. I mean, they're very simple. I've seen people make keys that are pretty cheap. So, and another key I have, and I really like this one, and I'm keeping it in this kit, and I'm still finding, I'm in the market for finding a way to transport this. And I figure it's going to be with this speaker and this little aluminum box here. I got this. There was I think we were at Goodwill, and they had a bunch of these, and they're like 99 cents or something. And I love containers and bags and pouches, so I got a few of them. I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. And it's a lot bigger than a tin for you know, Altoids. So inside this, I think I briefly showed that the other day. So this will be a kit for this. This will be some earphones, some earbuds that'll go in there. This is an extra cable. I could probably take that out. This will be the cable that'll go into the keyer. And this is the 703, takes a 1/4 inch plug. That's why this is in there. My ICOM IC703. But this is what I want to show. This is the, I don't know if I can get this in here. If I can get it focused without glare. It's the TENEKE, or the Teneke. And it's an interesting piece of equipment. If I get a good close-up here, it's just got a small, I guess that's copper, loop right there under that first screw, right here. And this is just a loop, as you can see. So when you push this, it doesn't take much, and you can see that it makes contact with that loop right there. And it's the same on both sides. And inside it's simple enough. You know, you got the wires, what a dit and a wire for the DAW, and they go there and they go into this jack. And this hole in the center here, right here, is also so you can mount it to some kind of mounting plate. And I really like this key quite a bit. It's really sensitive. And I'll go ahead and set this up so we can all listen to that too. And I'll show you one thing I do like, and I'm not good, like I said, so at Morse code, but if you were skilled, you could use this key Just plug it up and there you have it. So that's it. And the key itself, I mean, you hold it down here and put it on the table and well, if I'd have done that right. But it's very handy, and I mean, if you were really talented, you could hold it in your hand and, you know, you could key that way if you can remember which is the dit. So you could, if I could hold it right. Anyway, if I was more talented, I could do it with one hand. But I see a lot of people take these small kits, and what they'll do is they'll take a modified clipboard and they'll affix this to a clipboard. As you can, on the bottom of this is already a patch of hook and loop, or that's the loop portion of it. And they'll take that and attach it to an old clipboard, and they'll use rubber bands and things to hold them down. And you can do the same with this, but with this it's so small, you could probably just put a single screw through the clipboard and have this key right there too. And it's really light. I mean, it's nothing to it. It's just like a little piece of, I don't even know what this is, but it's I like it. Antenna key, and very simple device. Very they got some tape there and for insulation. I like it quite a bit, and I want to make this my portable kit. And you know, I've got that key and that key. I'd love to have one of the Palm Pico paddles, but you got to face it, them things are $100 and some odd, and if I was good enough, maybe. But these work just fine. That one over there works just fine, and if I had to, I could use this right here. There we go. So this is a lot harder to use than a paddle key. With a paddle, you know, depends on your preference, but typically this will be a da and that'll be a dit, and automatically da 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 dit 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 dit, right? So with this one, if you hold it down, it's just one constant tone, so you have to. So see, I can't even do it. This just puts out a constant tone, but it's and I'm not good enough. This is very small. I don't know. I've never used a straight key. So anyway, yeah, those are the small keys that I want to use for my portable setup, and I haven't figured out how I'm going to transport this setup. So when I do that, that might be another video. But yeah, these keys are fun, and I'm looking forward to getting more portable with this small stuff. So if you got any tips, advice, or anything what would be a good case for this, I got some good dense foam at work that I could probably cut so it'll fit down in, and I'm not that pick and pluck crap. I'm talking real good foam that it's 2 inches thick, and I'll probably make a good kit that this will fit into. I mean, form fitting. Just got to find the right Pelican case or Storm case, or even one of those little clear plastic cases you can get at Walmart. So anyway, thanks for taking the time out to watch this. I hope you, if you got any interest in any of these keys, let me know, and I'll answer any questions I can if you comment. Thanks again, guys. Have a good one.